Mike, some folks have asked the council or questioned the council about why we did not bring this issue to the public for a vote before we voted on it, why we didn't have a public referendum on this issue before we voted on it. So for simply the information's sake, I guess, about this issue and this referendum and why we didn't have a referendum before February 22nd. Am I correct in understanding that state law would not have allowed us to take this to the public other than through the current kind of referendum process after the council has voted?
Right. Referendums are rights not of city councils to ask for, but of the electorate. And the city council doesn't have the discretion to refer an issue to the voters. Only the voters can. What a referendum is they are referring a legislative act that the city council did to the voters. And until the city council does a legislative act, the voters or petitioners can't petition for a referendum. And so you can't just say we're going to have a survey by way of election, essentially. I mean, that's what your question is.
Yeah, the state legislature, of course, sometimes sort of opts out of making a decision on something and refers a matter to the voters without making a decision. But as a city council, we don't have the discretion or the ability, or legal whatever, to do that. Is that correct? So we couldn't have taken this to the voters whether we wanted to prior to that. I just wanted that to be clear to the public. My second question is, you've read the initiative, and Councilor Rayner asked you some questions about it, but you've read the initiative and what it purports to do, and you're pretty familiar with it, I'm guessing. Have you developed any sort of opinions about its, whether it's likely to be, whether it's legal or fits within the state law and what the state allows cities to do? Do you have any viewpoint or opinion on that subject?
Well, certainly I do, but I hesitate to express those because, like I said before, initiative actions are usually only challenged after they're passed. And rather than have my opinion be used as ammunition by one side or the other, I prefer to refrain from expressing that.
Have you asked outside counsel about that, about whether they believed this was a valid initiative that would withstand court scrutiny?
That we have had discussions about the initiative, yes.
Did they concur with your opinion without telling us what it is?
Certainly there is a congruence of opinion between us on the possible survivability or lack thereof of an initiative if it is passed. But there again, I don't feel that it's germane to that. The initiative, the petition signatures have been collected. The people have the, it's going to be on a ballot at some time, and therefore I would really leave it up to the public opinion to debate that rather than me to interject myself into that at this point.
Okay, I'll let you off the hook. Thank you.